All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. Just give me a moment. All right, shalom. All right. Call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Baharak HaKodash. I'd like to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect and the 1/3. And Lord's will, this lesson will be edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Baha Rakha Kodash. And Thawadi Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for giving me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, the end is near. All right. And the end of the heathen's reign is near. And I may even retitle it that, because that's pretty much the the message for this lesson. You know, it's to exhort, all right, the brothers and the sisters, all right, the Israelite brothers and sisters, the small remnant, okay, that is, their spirit has been activated towards Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, in these last days of Esau's reign, because you hear us speaking about the end, but that doesn't mean the end of creation. Okay, that doesn't mean the end of existence. It means the end of Esau, the wicked, in rulership. All right, and you have to gear your mind and your spirit towards that. Now, I don't have anything written. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll in the spirit here, but I am thinking about 2nd Ezra 6 real quick, and I'm actually gonna grab that to pretty much base this lesson off. So that will be my foundation for this lesson. So we can start at 1, which is beautiful, but I want to make a real quick lesson. So this isn't going to be long. It's a quick lesson to the point. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, it says, well, let's just start at 8. It says, let's start at 7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, right? Ages. Daniel 7, my spirit cleaves to Daniel 7 more than Daniel 2, but they come with the same message. But like it says in Daniel 7, as well as Daniel 2, it's speaking about empires. It's speaking about ages. Okay. It's speaking about rulerships. All right. And what you read in Daniel 7 is a timeline of rulerships. And then what's beautiful is Daniel 7 goes into what? The saints shall take the kingdom. So if you understand that there has been kingdoms before and then new kingdoms arose, then you have to have that same mindset that the next kingdom to come, you will be a partaker in the authority in that. Okay. And that is a beautiful thing to have, especially while we are in this captivity now. Understand, all right, that we will be next in the authority position of rulership under our king, all right, Malak Shah Malak, King of Kings, Yahweh Shai. All right. So the end of the heathen reign is very near. All right. To where they will not be in a position of power or authority over us anymore. All right. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. It says, what shall be the parting asunder of times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world. Esau is the end of the heathen reign. That's even a title too. Esau is the end of the heathen reign. I may even title that. It may stay the same. It's just, just speaking this in the spirit. But Esau is the end of the heathen reign. And actually, let's just go to it. Matter of fact, let's go to Daniel 7 real quick. Where are we at? Right here. And let's go into it. So see, visions of 4 beasts or 4 empires. You got the Babylonian. Then, well, it's really Assyrian Babylonian, but because really you could go Egyptian, Assyrian, Babylonian. After Babylonian, Persians and Medes, and after the Medes it was the Greeks, and after the Greeks it was the Romans, and after the Romans, the pagan Roman Empire fell. The Eastern Roman Empire stayed up, which was Jake, Knights Templar, Byzantine Empire, and then after that you had Esau. Okay, and then from Esau you had like the British, Spanish, French, which then led to the Americans, and then what the European, and then now we're in that time period now where now it will be us. You see, so when you go through this, it's a whole vision. Okay, the three ribs. This is they defeated. This is all history right here. Here goes the leopard, who is what the Greeks, right? And then what? Here comes the Romans. And then look. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them a very little horn, before whom there were three. This little horn is talking about America, which we are in that right now. And it's called a little horn because what? It was established off 13 colonies. So you see, this is a history. All right. We're in history now. Okay. This is history. The end is near. Here it is. Daniel's breaking down all of it. Look, in the first were plucked up by the roots, the Spanish War, the French War, and the British War. All right. That's the three roots. I'm sorry if I'm going too quick. It says, before whom there were three of the first horns plucked up, which these horns also are synonymous with the seven heads of Rev 13. Okay. And it says, and behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things. And that's what we're at. We're in this position where Esau has put himself on a pedestal to where you actually have to remind yourself that he's temporal. He's put himself on such a gift. He's got such a gift of gab, such a lying tongue that people will actually kill themselves because the pressure of Babylon is too much for them. Do not allow Babylon to defeat you. Okay. We are at the end. All right. It's the end of the race. Yahushua is the finisher of our faith. All right, what is that? Hebrews, real quick. Just using this as an analogy. All right, the journey. It's a long journey, but Yahushua is at the end. All right, you got to focus on the end. All right, better is the end of a thing than the beginning. Hebrews 12:2. Looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith. See, he's the finisher. The finish line is near. Just continue to hold on. You know, we're about to watch and witness a great fall of this wicked empire, and all these people and all these people with their vain opinions and their weirdo ass ideologies is going to get knocked over soon. Okay. Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to do great work in bringing order back to life and existence and society. Okay. Into creation. This is not how creation was supposed to be. The way we are living, the way life is right now is a moment. It is a moment. If one thing I had to tell an Israelite passing by, I would say, hey, look, don't worry, the end is near. Repent, the kingdom is nigh, and this place will soon fall. You see, because they give you this misconception of forever. You know, oh, we just signed a $22 million 18-year contract. And, you know, they're always talking about the longevity. That's fine. Okay. That tells you in James, say this to them, that go here and there, buy and sell. Look, at the end of the day, it's all the Lord's will. And Esau has bounds he can't pass. Job 14:5. He has bounds that he can't pass, but he makes you think that he can. This is why during the Cold War, they lied and said that they went to the moon because they needed to get the advantage over the rest of these countries, because ultimately this is Babylon the Great. You see, so Esau has fabricated success. He's fabricated this mythological glory, and people are believing it. Okay. People are believing it. When you look at TV, all you're witnessing is a group of people that are coming together with the same lie. Okay. He makes you think that this place is unbreakable. All right. It's a lie. Don't fall for it. The end is near. Okay. Some days may feel like they're longer than others, but guess what? The day's still over. Okay. It says, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross. So we have to endure. Okay. Despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh Bashem Shai, of Yahweh. See? So Yahushua is the finisher. All right. Just like when we read into this, the end of things. Look at this. It says the Ancient of Days reigns. So look at this. So we went from Syrian, Babylonian, Greek, Persian, and I didn't. Well, let me say them in order. Syrian, Babylonian, Persian, Mede, Greek, Roman, and then now what? Look, and I beheld till the thrones were cast down. The thrones. Who sits on the throne? A king. Okay. I beheld till the thrones were cast down. So the kings of kings, right? In Jeremiah, I think it's 29. Matter of fact, let me get it. I do have time for that real quick, because there's times where you do got to make a point. Sometimes you'll hear me quote a scripture, but there's other times where we just got to read it. So, excuse me. Let's see. I think it's 29. Let me see. Just give me a minute. Let's see. It's in Jeremiah. Which one is it? Is it Jeremiah 28 or is it 29? I think it's 29. But pretty much it says how the Lord is going to judge all these kings. And I found the captivity. No, that's not it. Let me see. Let me see, woman with child. That's not it. It's right here in Jeremiah. I think it's like tell the kings. Let's go to Google. I think it's like he says, tell the kings to drink the cup of the Lord. Just give me a moment. Let me just see. No, it's not First Corinthians. Let me think on it. I really would like to get it. It's right in Jeremiah. It's right. You know, it's in one of the chapters of the 70 years. Let's put 70 year. Let's put 70 year Jeremiah. It's really good because I like it because it mentions pretty much all the kings. So let's see. Is it Jeremiah 29? So I go to Jeremiah 29. I'm there. So no, it's not that one. I think it's one more. Is it Jeremiah like 12 or Jeremiah? As you can see, I don't have nothing written down. Just bear with me. It just came to mind. No, it's not Jeremiah 11. Let me see. Oh, is it 25? Oh, I think it's 25. Okay, so let's go to 25. Yes, Barakatha Yahweh Shemashai. Jeremiah 25. Let's go there real quick. I had to get this. All right, so Jeremiah 25. Check this out. It was worth the wait. So Jeremiah 25. And let's start, I think, 14. So we'll just go here, go there. And let's see, it says, yep, right here, because we were talking about the thrones cast down, right? It says Jeremiah 25 and 13, and I will bring upon the land all my words, which I have pronounced against it, even all that is written in this book, which Jeremiah has prophesied against all the nations. See, the end is near. So all these nations that are ruling right now, all these powers, all these structures, all these governments, all these, all these principalities, all these things that are in a position of power will be knocked down. Okay. Things will be ran through our authority. All right. No more having to pay the Wi-Fi bill and the rent and worrying and stressing and all this authority over us will be no more. And it says, for many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them also. And I will recompense them according to their deeds and according to the work of their own hands. For thus saith the Lord power of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it. And they shall drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them. Then took I the cup at the Lord's hand and made all the nations to drink. See, all nations, okay? All nations, all these kings, right? All these nations, all these kings, all these powers, their end is near, meaning their heathen reign is near. The end of their heathen reign is upon us, okay? And it says, it made all the nations to drink unto whom the Lord has sent me, to wit, Jerusalem and the city of Judah and the kings thereof and the princes thereof, to make them a desolation. So we went through it. We got taken out of power. We got destroyed. Our temple got destroyed. Things happened to us. We suffered loss. We went into captivity. So why is it so hard to see that other nations are going to go through this? It says they that it's a perfect precept. Perfect precept. Let's duplicate this. And let's get Jeremiah 49. Check this out. All right. All these people, it was okay for us to be in slavery. It was okay for us to be robbed, raped, and murdered. Right. Jeremiah 49 and 12. It says, for thus saith Yahweh Shai, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken it. You brothers, you sisters, you Israelites, you have assuredly drunken it. Right. And art thou, talking about Esau, talking about Esau, the context. It says, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. See, Esau's the end. Esau is the head honcho of the heathens. So if Esau goes down, all the other nations are going to go down too, all these other nations. So let's keep going. It says, Jeremiah 25 and 18, to wit, Jerusalem, right, have assuredly drunken, and the cities of Judah have assuredly drunken, and their kings have assuredly drunken, and their princes, right, to make them a desolation and an astonishment and hissing and a curse. Deuteronomy 30:7 was our end not near. Our end was near, and we went down. So the heathen's end is near. That's another title. The heathen end is near, and a curse as it is this day. Today is, what is it? What is month? May 14th, 2023. We are yet this day in our captivity. For now, look, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and his servants, and his princes, and all his people, and all the mingled people, and all the kings of the land of Uz, and all the kings of the land of the Philistines, and Ashkelon, and Azah, and Ekron, and the remnant of Ashdod. Remember, there's a bastard that dwells in Ashdod. Look, Edom, and Moab, and the children of Ammon. See? All the kings of Tyrus, and all the kings of Zidon, and the kings of the isles which were beyond the sea. See? Dedan and Tema and Booz and all that are the utmost corners, and all the kings of Arabia, and the kings of the mingled people that dwell in the desert, and the kings of the Zimri, right, Zimri, and the kings of Elam, and all the kings of the Medes, and all the kings of the north, far and near, one with another, and all the kingdoms of the world which are upon the face of the earth, and the kings of Shishak shall drink after them. You see that? So these people are getting ready to fall. The end of the heathen's reign. The end of the heathen's reign is approaching, man. You know, and that's what I just keep thinking about, the end of it. So now let's go back to Daniel. All right. And then we'll probably read that again and wrap it up. And it says, Daniel 7:9. I'm getting excited. All right. So I was going to make this quick, but I got to wrap it up. It says, I beheld till the thrones were cast down. See, we just read all these kings, their thrones will be cast down. And the Ancient of Days did sit. Now we're going to see the Lord is going to showcase his authority, even though we know the Lord is in power. But right now, man has the ability to scoff, mock, snicker, say blasphemous things, demonic things, Satan rules, O'Doyle rules, and all this BS, all this stupid ass folly, heathen talk. They get away with that for now. But soon that is going to cease. And when the Ancient of Days sits, and man, heathen, woman, child, creature, and all knees bow to Yahushai, then they will know. And there will be no more argument. There will be no more having to prove. And we will have no more of the burden of proof to these people, and these the vocab, the Agagite, and all these people. Don't worry. You ain't going to have to worry about Jesus and his soft eyes, and Catholics and Islam. All that shit's going to cease when we get back in authority, when the Ancient of Days shows his power to these heathens, right? Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. Great power is going to be shown. Great power is going to be shown. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him. 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set and the books were open. That's what we need here on earth, man. We need the authority of Yahweh B'Shem El Shai, because these heathens, all right, the way of life, the way people are living, all right, it's unacceptable. It's demonic. It's unacceptable, and they need to be judged. Okay, this place actually needs righteous leaders and authority in position, because this world right now is completely out of course. Now I want to jump down real quick to prove my point. Look at all this. It says, actually, let's go right here. It's Daniel 7:13. I saw the night's vision, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him, and there was given him dominion and glory, talking about Yahushai, and a kingdom that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is everlasting dominion, which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. You see that? This is what we're entering into. This is what we're entering into. Daniel 7:18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. Now, when you look at this word take, guess what? Now, you remember you had Brightburn. He said, take the world. But guess what? The world is going to be given to us, see, to receive. So we'll to acquire, okay? We are going to acquire or receive dominion, okay? But within that, we will take it, but only because the Lord gave it into our hands so it can be taken. See, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. This is what we're waiting on. The end is very near. and the end of the heathen's reign is near. Okay, so get ready for this. All right, and I'll finish it off. 2 Ezra 6 and 9. It says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." So this is what we're waiting on. You see, we're waiting on prophecy to be fulfilled. So, don't get disenchanted. Don't lose hope. Continue to be hopeful and faithful in Yahweh Shem Shai. So call Allah, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakak Kodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. With that being said, Shalom.